From the Woodshed, a candid conversation with Chase Morrill and Ryan Eldridge from Kennebec Cabin Company, home of the Maine Cabin Masters. Brought to you by Nelma, safeguarding our lumber resources since 1933. See the stamp? Trust the quality. Now, from the Woodshed studio at KCC headquarters in Manchester, Maine, it's Chase and Ryan.
From the Woodshed, I'm Chase Morrill. Joining me as always, Ryan Eldridge.
Hey, everybody.
And my daughter, Maggie.
Hi.
Today, our guest is Dixie, a fan favorite. People have been asking for him, so...
the madman.
The madman.
Matt Anthony Dix. Matt Allen Dix.
Matt Allen Dix.
Matt Allen Dix.
You should know this.
Isn't Allen a surname? Is that an important name in your family?
Fletcher
Allen,
Sarah's
right?
father was Allen.
Yeah, okay. Fletcher Allen.
But yeah, so you can find us on KennebecCabinCompany.com.
YouTube channel. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Like us.
Comment. Let us know how we're doing. We're here to talk about all things cabin related, show related, just what's going on in the world.
Related.
Yeah.
We want to thank Nelma.
Yeah, our sponsor, Nelma.
Pretty excited. Nelma's coming this week or next week to visit us.
They're coming to visit, but they'll be on the podcast in July.
Nice. So next week, Nelma's coming up. We have a big day planned with them.
Yeah.
I heard we're getting some presentations.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Let us know how we're doing with the podcast.
They can probably can you say our website right? So in their defense, the first 3 episodes just so we weren't saying the website right.
Correct. Nelma.org, easternwhitepine.org, sprucepinefir.org.
Said correctly.
Yeah. So it's hot out.
Man, what'd you do today, Maggie?
I worked this morning and then I went swimming.
I snuck home and jumped in the pool, and it made it all the difference.
We didn't run through the sprinkler, but we definitely didn't move away from the sprinkler when it was going around.
It is hot. Mm-hmm. What's it, 90-something?
It's got to be.
I heard 101 up north in the county.
Up north? It's hotter?
In the county. It's always hotter up north of Maine. I never realized that until I spent time at Sugarloaf in the summers, but you know the coast does bring it down.
Oh, that's true.
It's like 100 up north right now.
Gosh.
No thanks.
I love it.
You do
all right,
love it.
So I've got something for you two.
Oh, already? This is exciting.
Well, kind of.
I don't like this.
See if you can tell me what this is.
I don't really.
Pass that to Maggie.
I don't really want to touch it.
So I found that in the work trailer. I know what it is.
Oh, I got a good theory.
I know what made it.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
What is it?
It's it looks like turd, but it's it's beautiful. It looks like ARP.
It looks like sand drip castles.
I think what happened is there was a caulking gun or something, and every time a trailer hit a bump, it went.
I think you're
That's
right.
my guess. What's yours?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
So in the trailer there was a caulking gun with
In the black trailer.
adhesive, and it was hanging, and it still had it in it. I think when it heated up, it would press down enough and drip, and it would just drip over time, and it created this weird drip sculpture.
Please don't eat it.
You can't eat it. It's chewy though. Look.
Please,
But isn't that weird looking?
please,
it's
take
kinda-
it, please take it out of your mouth.
Kind of gummy on piece.
I do not recommend eating it.
I don't think I can blow a bubble in it.
Yeah. But I found that today, and I thought that was interesting. It was so hot,
good.
it made little drip sculptures. I thought, bring it in. Take a look at it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you followed me around. I probably had piles of this around me.
So today we were finishing off out back of the Woodshed, our new tasting room. I mean, we got the bocce court in.
Bocce court looks fabulous.
The bocce court might have been one of the most foolish things I've done in a while.
You guys had fun though, but it was a lot. It was hard figuring out the right process, correct?
Yeah, and I mean, crushing oyster shells isn't as easy as you'd think it would be.
You guys tried the truck. You ran a truck over it.
Yeah.
You sledgehammered it.
Yep.
You think the compactor would do it?
Yep. We thought the compactor would do it. Jay, who's working with us, used to be a science teacher, so I was like, all right, Jay, let's form a hypothesis, try and prove our theory. The only thing that worked was driving over it with the truck, breaking it down a little bit, scooping it into milk crates, and then manually sifting it out onto the field.
And putting the big stuff back.
Yeah. But it surprisingly worked well.
I actually learned a lot about Jay in the last couple of days.
I too.
He's quite a... I didn't know he was such a landscaper,
Yeah.
outdoors guy.
Yeah.
I knew he did hardscapes, but...
And funny.
Yeah, wicked funny. Tell us about grass.
Yeah.
He's great at spreading grass. And stories.
Yeah. But, 90 degrees, spreading seed and hay.
I was
and
done.
It was a lot.
And if you guys, you will have heard by now, but we have some big news going on. We start Monday.
That's right.
This Monday.
Yep.
They never told us to announce it. It's so weird. It was never.
I think just because of everything that's going on, it's kind of just.
You know what we're talking about, Maggie?
I do.
What's the big news?
Wait, I wasn't really listening.
She's not as happy as you guys are going to be.
We start filming
I think Maggie
season 5 Monday.
Season 5.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So we've met with the camp owners. Everybody's excited. We have a all-Maine crew to keep everybody safe. We've got safety protocols in place.
10 episodes, which was exciting. A small, easy season.
So we're ready.
We're not coming to your town this year to take it over, so you're lucky. It's going to be nice and relaxing.
Yes. And we had tons of applicants. Thank you for all the applicants. If you haven't heard from us, it's probably a good sign that, unfortunately, you weren't chosen this week. But again, or this season, not this week. It's a shortened season just because of everything that's going on right now. So hopefully everybody is still staying safe. We're going to stay safe working on these cabins, but we're definitely going to bring you more episodes.
10 more episodes coming in the fall.
It's exciting.
Woohoo! Maggie's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So our guest today is Dixie. We'll grab him and be right back.
Hey guys, check out today's hero of the day from HeroMediaArts.com. It's my good buddy Trevor Dakers. I was lucky enough to get Trevor to come to my house and do a demonstration. You're not going to believe the before and after. So please check this out. Go to HeroMediaArts.com for more information. Check out MaineCabinMasters.com and Kennebec
Yeah, I do sit a lot. 10 hours a day, minimum. Normal day starts with driving, no matter what. Vermont, New York, and then all over the state of Maine. And where it takes you, you never know which road to drive down in a town, and then the job takes you down this cool road, and usually there's really nice people at the other end. Started running the winch cat at Sugarloaf, which is pretty involved, and then started building the ski trails on really steep, crazy mountains. The second I started doing it, I wanted to do it. And I never really gave up until I had my own machine. A lot of people haven't seen it before, because it's sort of like a haircut. You're going in and you're being sort of aggressive with your land, and it's traumatic to some degree. So you have to make sure you explain what they will be getting, what they're seeing, how it will affect their land. But it usually always increases the love for the land. So people could be working on a site, tinkering on that site for a year, and then I could come in and do the whole place in a couple days and they're ready to go. And the forest is healthier when it's done. Yeah, I love it. It's just so cool.
All right. We are back with the one and only. Everybody, all our fans, people watching us on YouTube, people listening to the podcast, one thing, when are you going to have Dixie? When are you going to have Dixie?
Here I am.
Here
in the
you
flesh.
are.
The madman,
Yeah.
Matt Allen Dix.
That's right. Yes, Alan.
I got it right, Allen. So what have you been up to, Dixie?
Oh, well, as you guys know, we've been on hiatus with the whole coronavirus and waiting to hear. And we've just
Bring
been-
your mic in a little bit, Dix.
Bring my mic in a little bit. Okay.
Right up to you.
There you go.
How's that?
Perfect.
Not in front of my face, though, right? Okay. So
You know the drill.
yeah.
Karaoke time, buddy.
So I've just been catching up on promises that I've made over the past 5 years and haven't been able to get to.
It's been nice, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
right. I did tell you I'd do that.
everything went on pause.
Yeah, no, it's been good. I've been able to wrap up a few projects around my house, as I'm sure you guys have as well. And
So all the wives out there, get ready for another 5 years of nothing getting done.
We
Start
did
your
it.
timing now.
Yeah. So we always ask, water, beer, or coffee?
Well, it seems as though it's 90 plus degrees and it's awful thirsty.
Friday afternoon.
And there's nothing like a cold beer on a hot day. So.
I was gonna kill you if you said anything else.
I knew. I'd love a beer. Thank you very kindly.
Even though we drink what our customers want, our clients.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And
And
cheers, gentlemen.
typically we give a pint glass to go with it as to our guests, but we're out of stock of pint glasses right now.
Well, that's fine. I prefer just right.
But
out
we
of
have
the
this
can.
for you
Cheers.
instead. Some Lobster Dog Treats for your dogs.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's gonna be great for Honey's breath.
Which you can purchase at Kennebec Cabin Company.
And I physically have tried those. They're not bad.
You what?
I tried them. They're not bad.
Huh.
Yeah. So what else going on? So we up in Rangeley. Things are good.
Yeah,
Exciting.
up in Rangeley, we got that all wrapped up. Yeah, just putting in furniture now,
Yeah. Exciting.
beds. You know.
Are you
learning-
headed up this weekend?
Yeah, we came from there.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
He's heading right back up after this beer's done, I think.
Well, we had to come down and buy an AC unit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean it's brutally hot up there.
Well, how was the temperature up there this morning?
About at 6:30, you could feel it getting humid really quick. Probably 70s. Yeah, climbing fast,
Yeah. It's all right.
very fast.
If you hate the heat like I do, you have to get a heat
You-
pump. It is.
Heat pump.
My house
or
is an
AC.
ice box. Yeah, love it. It's so nice. But yeah, this is brutal.
Oh, horrible.
Like it won't last forever.
No.
Chase loves it.
I do love it. It's
You like the heat?
love it.
Oh God.
The only thing I like about it is when I look over and he's actually sweating. Those days when I'm not, I'm the only one sweating. I look over and you guys are dry.
Sweating.
So now I go over and I like tap his back. Like, yes, he's sweating.
The other day I came over. Your sweatshirt, your T-shirt on Friday or Thursday was soaked through. I gave you another T-shirt.
Oh yeah, that was last Friday. It was so humid. That was a 3-shirt day.
A 3-shirt day.
Just got myself a nice T-shirt too.
Good thing you have so many of them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Keep a plethora of them in the back of the truck.
You really got to now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to not care, and like if we're on the job site in Illinois, I wouldn't. But we're kind of right out in the middle of everybody here, kind of.
Sometimes I'll sweat, and I'll sweat so bad, I was probably not. It'll make my shirt stink, and I'll never be able to get the smell out again. And I'll be like, "Yep, that one's ruined."
Out of the shirt.
That's a rag.
Yeah. But luckily, I've got enough T-shirts.
Dude, do you use like that hippie?
I don't. I
Seventh
use good
generation
Old
stuff?
Spice Original Sin.
No. I mean, for what do you wash the clothes with? Do you use Tide or the 7th generation?
He doesn't know.
He uses 7th generation.
No, we use whatever. But Sarah asked me to buy laundry soap the other day, and I was going to Martin's. And I stopped in, and they had these things called laundry wash berries, and it's like these all natural berries. It was almost like Jack and the Beanstalk. And I bought them, and I brought them and gave them to her. She's like, "What am I supposed to do with these?" Because they truly, it's like you're supposed to put them in this mesh bag
In the laundry.
and they're just berries. And she's like, I was like, I don't know. You.
So
asked
how
me-
do the berries wash the clothes?
I don't know. She hasn't used them yet.
I can see why.
We've been using those wool balls that we sell in the store that a Maine company makes for instead of fabric softener. And those actually do work.
I've heard those work.
But it's
really
weird
good.
having like. I always want to juggle it when I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the laundry out. What's weird here though is no matter how sweaty you are, people want to come and take our pictures all day long, and I'm like, "You sure it? Oh,
You don't want to touch me.
happy as can be. Just put my arm around my sweaty back. They don't care. People are just happy. So
That's all right. We'll gladly oblige.
yeah,
You guys have been doing a fabulous job. The bocce set looks killer.
awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm ready to play.
So tell me the process of what you went through to crush up those.
It was quite a process.
It was ridiculous. Lee dropped off the oyster shells, and we tried everything.
God love Uncle Lee. How's he doing?
It's true. It's
Well,
true.
funny thing was, I was like, Chase, we're gonna need some oyster shells. He calls Lee, and God love him. He brought him that morning. He was here like
course
beat
he
me to
did.
work at 7:30.
He wanted them out of his yard.
Yeah.
He's got his own little shell in
Aunt
there.
Sharon wanted him out of the yard.
There you go, Sharon. 5 more years of oysters. Hopefully, we'll need to re-up the field in 5 years.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna play a game called Name That Tool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys, you need pen. Do you have a pen?
I got a couple here.
Piece of paper. So I have given Maggie
I don't like this game.
a selection of cordless DeWalt tools.
They're scary.
Okay.
We can't look.
You
And
can't look.
No, we can't look.
Just by sound.
She's gonna pull the trigger,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
yes.
we have to see if we can figure out what each one is.
Okay.
Oh, it's so heavy.
So
It's really heavy.
yeah, no peeking. Tell us when you're ready, Maggie.
Come on, none of that either, Maggie. That's throwing trying to throw us off, I guarantee.
I taught her how to use them. So some of them still have the blades on them, so she's got to be a little careful.
Is the nail gun's loaded?
It's hard not to look.
Do it.
You can do it.
I can't move them.
Well, just pull one out, and if it's too big,
Okay.
grab another
I'll
one.
say it like this.
All right.
It's not the DeWalt radio. I know that.
Tell us when you're doing it.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally turn one of these on and then die.
I already know which one that is. It's not working.
No, they all have good batteries. And we're not trying to plug any tool company in particular, but I happen to have all DeWalt tools.
Yeah, we like DeWalt.
We love DeWalt.
We love DeWalt.
Love DeWalt.
And it's
I know where all the
pretty good range of tools they
How are
make.
you not gonna look?
We're not looking.
We're not looking.
You're literally gonna.
I'm not
see it in
looking.
Your peripheral.
Every day, my dad goes,
Dude, I
son,
have to, like,
son, that DeWalt air charger, that's the best tool you've
I
ever
don't
bought.
even
Because I
know.
use it
Those
every
are
day
nice.
on my
I agree
trailers.
with you on that.
Every day.
All right, number one.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Yep.
Do it again for me, please.
Oh, geez, I thought I did. Oh, no.
I help you.
Okay,
I go full speed.
that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know.
No, I
Not-
thought this was going to be easy.
Not cutting a.
It's not
No,
with,
not
not
cutting
with these
wood.
on. It's not easy.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Max.
If I lose, I'm be
You ready for
embarrassed.
the next one?
Yep.
Oh, okay, all right. That helps.
You need a second.
Yeah, give it again.
Oh, Jay.
Okay.
I got two lists going.
I know, I put question marks beside some of them.
Okay.
Number 3.
Oh, that's.
I know that one.
There we go.
I was wondering why you were carrying that bag of tools upstairs.
Oh, that scares me.
Number 4.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Oh, shoot.
Oh, they all sounded.
They do sound the same.
I've already used that tool. God.
All right.
I honestly don't know what half of these are.
Oh, no.
I'm.
Yeah.
I've already used the tools. I thought that was.
Me too.
I don't like that one.
I guarantee we mixed the two. The number 1 and number 4 get mixed up.
All right, number 5.
Oh yeah.
Dixie's favorite tool.
Wah
No,
wah.
you guys know what this is?
Yes.
That was
It's the wah wah.
I don't know how we got away with that without that
I'm forgetting
tool.
the order of what-
Those have only been around.
10 years.
Wow,
50.
you got one when we first started building
Alright.
your house
All right.
in
Is everyone
Farmingdale.
ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this one scares me.
I know that one.
I need me to do it again.
Do it again.
It's so weird hitting them without.
Well, same thing with the impact driver. I mean,
Okay.
before that was around.
Right.
And torque head screws, I guess. GRK screws. We love them.
Oh my gosh.
But the multi tool has changed everything.
Yeah.
Oh, the plunge. You can literally cut anything with it.
Number 7.
We're skipping that one.
I thought it was just going to be so easy.
I did too. I really did.
I've got a bunch
How
of them
to do
mixed
that?
up.
Oh,
I know it is.
gosh. Okay. Yeah, no, that one don't know how to do that one either.
I brought a lot of tools up.
Okay.
See nails sticking in the wall.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Cuts the cord. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
a.
feel like, Dad, you have an advantage here.
A little bit.
We all have the same tools.
Did I already use this one?
Some are just a little more beat than others.
I feel like this is the same one.
Justin's still using that old Milwaukee set I gave him.
That's
It's different.
and
Okay.
before that he had the.
Yeah.
How many of these am I supposed to do?
You're
we're
on number 8.
Okay.
Ah, geez.
What? You sure you're not doubling up stuff?
I don't know. No,
Do that.
I'm not using any other ones again.
It's a mini.
All right.
You want me to do it again?
I am so confused.
Oh, so bad.
I've got it.
This is humble pie right here.
How many sawzalls do you guys have on here?
I don't know. Can you use the same tool twice?
Yeah, I've got at least 3 sawzalls.
There's Possibly.
How do you have any more tools, or do we want to stop at 8?
I would stop at 8 because I don't know how to do the last
All right.
ones.
Do you remember the order you did them in?
I think so.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
If
Let's
it sounds wrong, then it's probably wrong.
start with number 1.
Number 1 is this.
Oh man.
What's that?
That's a mini.
Oh, I said.
So I said jigsaw.
I said jigsaw.
I said
too.
sawzall.
Dixie, Dixie, you gotta show
Hand
them.
it over.
What? Okay.
You gotta show what they are.
So this is, it's a miniature reciprocating. It's basically a one-handed reciprocating saw.
Which sounds just like a jigsaw.
It sounds well. Okay, that's why I asked you how many sawzalls do you have on this.
Brand new.
So okay, we all got that one wrong, eh?
Oh, look, I had sawzall second though, but yeah, I got it wrong.
Okay, I think the next one I did was this one.
It was
Impact. Oh, phew.
Good.
impact gun.
Yep.
Of course, when it doesn't have a bit in it,
Sounds totally different.
Yeah, right.
and
when
it's not impacting, it totally sounds different.
Oh, nice.
Okay, number 3.
Oh, the planer! I didn't think about that.
I had vacuum. Loser.
I had the. I did. I had the blowy gun.
I did too.
What?
What was next? I
One
got
of
that
these-
one wrong.
That's number 4. I
One of
had
these two.
The jigsaw.
That
This
was
one?
number 4.
I
That
had-
was number 4.
Yep.
I had sawzall.
I had
definitely had
Sawzall,
sawzall on
too.
that one too.
Because with these on, it sounds like the
does.
sawzall.
Okay.
Damn it.
Next one is this.
Okay, this one everybody's gonna know. We call it the.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah.
Yeah. That was a gimme.
And I think it was this.
Yes, it was.
4-inch angle grinder.
Oh,
see.
I had cordless skills on.
That's what I had too, Ryan.
Dude, I'm not even going to pass this.
I'm gonna be very close.
I'm not even going to pass.
Okay. Then
Okay,
is this
Meg.
one.
Oh yes. This is just a normal chucked drill gun.
Then the last one.
All right, that's.
Is this.
There we go.
Okay.
Now, okay, so this is not your normal size sawzall.
What do you mean?
This is a mini sawzall.
To fit between the studs.
Yeah, this is
Oh, sure.
See, so I had mini sawzall, so I feel as though I.
Oh, you definitely get a bonus point on that one.
Yeah.
I'm so used to that one, though. That's the only one I've ever
Yeah.
used.
And the last two, I could not figure out how to work.
Let's see him.
The saw. I was taught, but I forgot.
Let me say.
Oh yeah, that's the cordless skill.
Probably better you didn't have to use
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
probably a good idea. Let's
All
see
right.
that.
This thing.
Oh, you
Okay.
should have done that one. That
What's
would
that
have
one?
thrown us all.
So this is a nice one.
It is.
Oh.
This is very for those of you out there who have tool envy. This would be probably one of the best ones. It's a cordless router.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't know how to work.
You know, that's really why we love DeWalt. And we were just talking about the DeWalt air chuck you got everyone for Christmas.
I
think
keep
it's
it right in my
awesome.
truck.
Love
Oh,
it.
I use
love
mine
it, love
every
it,
day.
Love it, love it, love it.
As you know, working on construction sites, you always tend to, well, you especially, always tend to pick up
Nails.
stuff in your tires.
But even like totally deflated tires, that thing will
Oh, yeah.
pop
Really?
them right up.
This morning I had my tractor. For you know how many tons that is. One of the tires is at 25. It looked flat. Brought it right up to 80 in no time.
Yeah. So how'd you do?
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3.
I got 4 wrong.
I got half. I got 4 right. 4 wrong.
You did barely pass.
Me too.
I definitely had an unfair advantage because I knew what was in there.
Well, they're your tools too. So.
Right.
I mean, not that any of us don't
But
have
that's
the same
fine.
thing, but.
I did not think it would be that tough.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a challenge with the headphones on.
But not
Hi,
here. Nick.
guys.
Oh,
Oh.
here she is.
You guys missed me?
Oh yeah.
We'll be with you soon enough.
Quick, suck the beers down.
Boss is here. Honey, wait. We got to wait 5 years for anything to get done.
I've been working hard downstairs. Thought I'd come crash your party.
Our producer let you through?
Yeah.
Maggie, you're supposed to stop
She's playing
like that.
favorites.
No, I haven't seen Dixie in a while. Just want to come up and say hi. What's up,
Hey,
Dix?
Ash. How you doing, hon?
Good.
Well, do you have a question for Dix before we start the other ones?
Yeah. Let's see. What's my question? I'll think about it.
You don't have time. It's right now. We're rolling into questions for Dixie.
No, I don't have any questions.
All right,
for
then
Dixie.
move out of the way.
You
Let
get
Maggie
3.
sit back down.
That's what my dad used to say. Chasing my dad. 3 legitimate questions, and then they kicked me out.
Yeah, first thing in the morning when it's like 20 questions, you're like, okay, you get 3 and get out.
Hey, we start back up Monday.
I know.
I'll be there with all my questions.
Do you know what color this is going to be?
Blue.
How's this gonna look?
All right, love you guys. On this note, I'm out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
Ash.
Thanks, Maggie.
Do you know what the bedroom's going to be? There's just a floor system.
Yeah,
there.
is this gonna fit a queen size? Or
Yeah, can we get a double or a full in here?
All right, Maggie, you have some real questions for Dixie?
Yeah, give me a second.
What do you got, Mags?
You made me use those tools. It slowed me down.
I was wondering what the heck those tools are for. That was fun. But I'm used to hearing them going through wood. Like, it'd be interesting to try it again someday with a piece of wood.
That'll be the next test. We'll
Yeah.
get Maggie used to using them.
Well, it's, like with the impact, that certainly makes a different sound.
Yeah.
The multi-tool definitely makes a different sound depending upon what you're cutting.
I forgot we had the router. Like, that toy.
Yeah.
See, but hearing that, it would be like,
Well, like the planer. I mean,
yeah.
you use it so rarely, but it comes in handy when you just need to do it quick.
Doors.
Yep.
Doors of Dixie.
Doors with Dixie. Sawhorses with Dixie.
Questions with Maggie.
Questions with Maggie for
Questions
Dixie.
with Maggie.
So, Maddie, these are questions we put on the Facebook page a couple days ago.
Yep.
It was crazy. I put that post up, and I looked. I don't know why. 10 minutes later, it came back up my feed, and there was already like 200 likes and 40 questions. Like 7 minutes. It's so crazy.
Okay.
Thank you,
One
guys.
second.
People want to know.
I lost them again.
Oh.
I must have definitely dominant hearing in my right ear
Yes.
because it's throwing me off because I know she's over here and like it's coming over here.
What, Maggie?
I'm like, huh?
All right. Now I have questions. Okay. First question is from Joe.
Joe.
Dixie, as a carpenter, do you prefer finish work, framing, or demo? What do you find most enjoyable?
Well, as the older I get, I definitely enjoy finish work. I think, don't get me wrong, I enjoy all aspects of carpentry, but the finish is the best, because it means you're getting towards the end.
And you got to slow down.
Yeah.
As you get older, and you learn all the tricks you've used.
And you, I mean, when we're doing kitchens and stuff, you're our go-to cabinet guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Our
because-
go-to sink countertop sink installer.
And, a lot of times it's, I can get them in a hurry, you know.
Yeah.
And I've done enough of them where you've just shown up with a trailer full of randos.
Make this work.
Yeah. And it's nice to have options too. I mean,
Kitchen Legos.
Yeah,
kitchen Legos, yeah. Kitchen Jenga, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. But
for sure.
That's a good question, though.
no, that is a great question, Joe. Thanks.
What would yours be? I'm fighting between demo and framing because I love demo. But I love framing too because you can go so fast. Just see.
I think that is a tough one.
Depends on what kind of framing.
I love when framing everything stacks on top of each other. Everything's just perfect. It's so nice.
Yeah, I like what Vinny does.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that.
I guess demo, tearing in and seeing what we. I love the point where you demo's wrapped up and framing's about to begin, and you know that you've moved on to the next stage of it.
Demo's kind of like forensic archaeology.
Yeah.
I love tearing in the house
nasty.
because you can. It is, but you can tell what people did to it and like what time they did to it.
Yep.
The
And you
craftsmanship.
know what can be done to it. It's at that point when demo's done. Say, okay, that's when we have a plan or the start of the plan and moving forward.
Yeah, you opening up the proverbial can of worms.
Like, yeah.
You found all your worms.
This edition was made in the
Let's hope
Depression.
so.
It's all reduced stuff.
Yeah.
This edition was made when things were good.
Yeah.
It's all nice, straight.
Some of the
true.
newspapers we find.
Different generations.
Okay. Next question is from David King. Is Dixie your real name or a nickname? And if it's a nickname, how did you get it?
Well, so my real name, as the boys have said, is Matthew Dix. As you can imagine, in I believe the greater New England area, depending upon where you are, a lot of people add IE to the end of either last names or first names. And I believe that Eric Morrill, Chase's dad, first started calling my uncle and my father Dixie
Oh, yeah,
back
that's an
in the
old story.
60s. Dad told me that Eric either called him Danny or Dixie.
Interesting.
Eric was too nice just to call you play old dick.
But as you know, judging by the last name, there's a lot of variations that people have come up with. But Dixie is probably the one that stuck the most throughout the years.
Oh, you got some other good ones though. Chauncey.
Chauncey, yes.
Chauncey's
Where did Chauncey come from?
Brian.
what? Chauncey was like 15 years ago. Somehow it stuck.
It was one of those commercials.
Oh yeah, it was a commercial. Did we just
No, it didn't.
It was a direct TV commercial. And
Kevin
Kevin
had a Chauncey Sugarloafer
name
thing.
tag, and
It
we
said
kinda,
Chauncey.
we put it in your truck. Chauncey's fun.
Yeah.
Chauncey's when Dixie's being sophisticated.
Yeah.
Chauncey likes Chardonnay. Dixie likes Coors Light.
Yeah. A nice Pinot Grigio, actually.
Okay. Next question is from Kathy. Your favorite carpentry or building job you've done?
Spans generations, Kathy.
My favorite.
Most proud of?
Oh, my favorite. I don't know. We've done so many camps that I've been so proud of, and
I mean, we're proud of every one.
every one of them. I mean, the thing that brings the most happiness to my heart is the fact that my parents and my mother absolutely loves Togus Pond. That's probably one of my most favorites. But I don't know. That's a tough one. It's hard to say.
They're there all the time because your dad sneaks over here.
Dad?
Yeah, he sneaks over here. Girls are at camp.
So,
Come over.
geez, is a shop open? They got hot dogs over there?
When the bars open up, they have the Dana.
Oh,
Dick.
yeah.
You guys,
Wanna see.
you're going to have to have a
Fantastic.
chair.
Are there any questions about Mammy on your list, Maggie?
I don't know.
How's Mammy doing?
She's doing great. 95 and kicking.
95.
Yep.
She's going to be one of the best homeowners we've had.
Oh, man, she's a riot.
She's one of a kind.
The stories keep coming out about, with vehicles especially. I guess Aaron was there helping to stage the camp, and she left her front door open all day and ran the battery out. Of course, Louise being Louise, threw the sash of the window open. I knew it wouldn't take long before that battery go dead. She left the goddamn door open all day.
Dumbass.
Just calling it as it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she yelled at me a bunch of times.
Oh, yes.
That was awesome. She loved Jedi, though. Jedi was sweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jedi was
were
her
tight.
favorite. That's for sure. Send him in to diffuse the situation.
It's okay, Mammy.
Yeah.
I'd go in and unplug the...
Oh, she
night, I'd
freaks out about electricity,
I'd
dude.
tiptoe in to, unplug stuff. I'd tiptoe in to plug
She
in
loses
stuff.
it.
Great. Question from Karen.
Karen.
How has your life changed since the success of the show?
Well, other than having a camera follow us around, we're all still pretty much doing what we'd be doing whether there was cameras there or not. Other than not being able to go to the supermarket or Hannaford's without talking to 10 people before you get to the checkout. But
You've
That's-
talked to that many people before.
Oh,
as well.
oh, yeah.
In a different way.
Let's be honest.
Yes. It's just it's nice to be able to represent the great state of Maine in a good way. I feel as though it's just I'm just a kid from Augusta.
Ryan said he got the best compliment yet today.
I got the best compliment I've ever got today.
What's that?
Yeah.
I'm sweaty and nasty. And this guy goes, hey, I want to tell you this. We look at you guys like the way you look at fish.
Oh my! Did you kiss him?
He almost did.
I had to walk away. I was overcome with emotion. I was like, a lot of things are going through my mind.
Oh, that's funny.
You better go back in that store and spend some more money there. Because I went on tour a lot. But yeah,
It's been a good change. It's been fun. We've had past 5 years. It's been great.
But we're still doing the same. You know, we're gonna show up at the camp Monday, do the arrival, and we're gonna get in there. You know, mostly the same group of guys.
Yep.
It's just we all know we're more efficient. We know what's going on, but we kind of just doing the same thing we've been doing from the beginning.
You
Yeah,
give up your privacy.
essentially.
That's it. But Maine's a small state.
Yep.
And people respect it. People will say hi at the store.
And it's it's very humbling. I mean, you want to be appreciative of your fans and
It's true.
people that like it. So it's I
Especially
never
when-
have a problem with asking for a picture or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And when you go to the bar, I mean, I've had a lot more drinks bought for me now, but had them on TV than before. I can tell you that.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Okay.
Okay, Maggie.
Okay. Question from Cindy.
Cindy.
You always seem so calm on the show. Is that your natural demeanor when you're working and not working?
It depends on if it's 96 degrees with 100% humidity.
Dixie's always calm and collected.
Yes, I
Yeah.
try to be very calm and collective. I have my moments, as do everybody else. But,
Sure.
Yeah.
You're very good about containing them, though.
And I think that's what you
Unlike
had.
some of us.
Bucket kicker.
Oh, I had a moment today.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about this.
I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later.
Chase is always like, I'm very reactionary.
It's the
Yes.
Scorpio.
Somebody's got to be.
It's true.
Oh, that's funny.
But that's why you're
I'll tell you later.
That's why you're Dixie's. I mean, you're Ashley's go-to though.
Oh, yeah.
She always knows no matter what you're doing. You can be on a ladder. You can be knee deep in something.
I won't yell at her. I'll just
Yeah,
climb down
okay,
and give her a
I'll-
hand.
yeah.
It's just so much easier to do it that way.
For you.
For me.
For you.
I know the show pays me in a pretty good light. They haven't had any of my meltdowns yet, I don't think.
No, at least not on camera.
The condiments come up often. That's another story.
Yeah. Next question.
Next question.
Okay.
Okay.
Gladly. Dixie, how has the family liked the camp you renovated for your grandmother?
They, like I said, my aunts are there all the time.
Hosting family get-togethers.
Yep. My aunt, my mom's cousin, my second cousin, spends a lot of time out there. Carol Nichols loves it. My sister's out there. Mom and Betsy put in Wi-Fi so my sister could go out and work out there
Oh,
if
nice.
she
Oh,
has
nice.
to. It's nice to have her close to Mammy, so if she needs
Yeah.
anything in town. I keep working a boat, but it doesn't seem to.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah, so eventually they have canoes and kayaks and whatnot, but I really think that they have the best view of the whole cove.
Oh, for sure.
Actually brought them back closer to like what a time when they were younger. You know, they all spent time there.
We were there in the summertime daily, and on every weekend we'd go out. And back then it was, they had the docks and almost just like it is now, essentially. So it's been great. My family loves it. It's just been a good thing for sure.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Maggie's one word answer is the best.
All right.
Okay, Maggie.
Continue. All right, I'm going to
Moving
continue now. Question from Carol.
Okay,
Do
Carol.
you have any fun stories of Chase and Ashley from when you were all younger?
Oh, that's a good question.
I Ashley definitely. Chase.
I was a bit younger.
Yeah, you were
I mean, I was a tag along.
97,
96.
96. So I was 91. So
Yeah. You were. Out
you
of
were
there,
in junior high when I was pretty much graduating from high school.
but still hanging out.
Oh no, I mean I always remember you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ashley and I, we had a lot of mutual friends growing up. Sean Dennett, the Dennett family over in Mayfair. I mean, there's so many.
There were so many of you guys.
So many of us. I mean, we had so many good times.
Yeah.
In the piggery,
Yeah.
hanging out and stuff.
So I got a question. You guys all lived on the same side of the river.
Yes.
Yes.
East side.
So, were you guys close? Like, do you guys form bond? Because you guys were out.
Yes, there
Wait, you guys are still like a couple miles from that neighborhood, right? Because you guys are close to like Lisa's restaurant, like down, like that side.
Right
of
in around the
Main.
corners.
And you guys are way on the Churchill Road.
Yeah, but we all went to Hodgkins
Okay, so you come
And
in town.
Hussey's.
So
Yeah.
that's how you guys got all close.
and Huzzy.
Yeah.
And then on the west side, it was Bucher. And there was definitely
Well, you had like the Daggetts were over near Hodgkins,
Yeah.
and then we were Sean Santerre and I, and those guys were over, like you said, Elm Ave, Newland, Micah was Fairview, Davenport,
Yeah.
which was where
Just
my
like
grandparents.
God, no, but we were separated by a stream.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Sarah Dostie, I used to mow her aunt, her grandmother, all the lawns on Fairview Ave.
Yeah.
Sarah's working for us now. You know that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll be fun.
Female carpenter extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Told her not to take any crap from Brad.
She doesn't take crap
doesn't.
from anybody.
No, she does not.
First day we were working, I'm like, oh God, she's tougher than I am. Didn't take me long to figure that out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Question from Tracy. How many of what kind of dogs do you have / train?
How? So, I have 2 right now. Of course, everybody knows that I'm a dog lover.
Dixie is the dog whisperer. Let's just preface this.
Yes.
Dixie asks everybody what type of dog you have.
He knows mostly what type of dogs
and
people
knows
have.
like
Well, the
knows,
families,
Yeah.
knows their
I
breeder,
know
what kennel they went through.
Yeah,
Or someone that has
yeah.
the same puppy from that litter.
I can remember friends'
Just
dogs.
pull that out of your pocket.
Yeah, yeah. I can remember friends' dogs' names from like 20 years ago that I haven't seen in forever. I'm
Right.
like, didn't you have a dog named Milo?
They always say it's the 7 degrees of
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. In Maine, it's like the 4 degrees of Matt Dix.
I'd even go 3.
Everyone knows Dixie. Everyone.
Everybody.
So, by the episode, obviously I grew up with dogs in my life. But my personal preference for a breed of a dog is a Labrador Retriever. I've had multiple,
Because you hunt with them. You're big
and
upland bird
They're
hunter
good.
and
They're
duck hunter.
great bird dogs, duck hunting or upland game. They're good family dogs. They love to ride in the truck. They're good with crowds and other animals. Obviously, all of us have labs.
Yeah,
So.
they are great dogs.
The thing about bird hunting is like, you guys go like partridge and pheasant. You get out of work, or you can go right from the job site. You can go in Maine. You can go partridge hunt anywhere.
Come October 1.
Duck hunting, you're a little more committed. You have to get the buoys or the decoys, whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
any
but
dirt road where there's a good apple orchard or a good.
even in college, you guys hunted a lot. You got me.
Oh yeah,
you go out.
absolutely. Yeah, we'd go out quite a bit. It's just cool to watch the dog. It's just neat to watch the dog do what it's bred to do, is retrieve and
Not eat cheese like Gus.
not eat cheese. It doesn't matter. They're
Labrador cheese eater.
they're family first, and then after that, it's just all falls into place. But
Yep.
love the labs. I'd take any type of dog. I don't care.
It's true.
Okay, that was our last question.
That's a good one to end.
That is a good one to end
Okay,
on.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd,
Stop making
Fabulous.
fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you, Maggie.
it's fun having Maggie back there. She keeps us in line.
Well, thanks for coming on to talk with us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Well,
Dixie.
Looking forward to getting started.
Yeah, we'll get started and have fun up in Rangeley.
Oh yes, yeah. Of course, it's going to be the hottest week.
Oh, God.
It's where you want to be, though.
Yep, back at it. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll see you Monday
Good to
morning.
see you guys. Absolutely.
See you, Dixie.
Take care.
We are rolling.
Only would Dixie have a Coors Light come right out of his pocket.
Yeah, he thought he could just sneak that right in there.
Ah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I mean, that's asking a lot. Friday, 4:30. Hottest day of the year.
Yeah.
So far.
That,
So
no,
fun.
that was very nice of him to come down. That was fun.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot in Rangeley. I've seen pictures online. Looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting to get working with everybody again.
He is so right, though, about this break. Like, just getting stuff done and focused. And it's like the world was on pause for a while.
Yep. Yep.
People are over it by now, and I don't blame them. But it was paused there for a little bit.
It still is, but we're getting back slowly.
Did your dad get his 5-year honey to-do list done or not?
No. We have so many unfinished projects.
Hey,
in our
now.
house.
How's the
I'm
family room?
serious.
We have a horse.
Nope. No.
I don't have to say anything else.
Oh.
We have a horse.
That you don't even spend time with the horse.
Yeah, but that horse does buy. That's just get out of jail
It
free.
really is.
That's just get out of do anything
I can
card.
say, we got a horse.
No, that's not.
Yeah,
You were
it is.
supposed to finish that
How's the
room.
family room coming?
No progress.
It's great.
You literally haven't finished the ceiling or done the floor.
I keep telling you, Dad, I'll come over to help, but he doesn't ask for help. Will you call
It's
him?
not a priority.
Hey, let's coordinate this,
It is
guy.
a priority. It's our house.
We will have Christmas there. I promise.
I don't want Christmas there.
All
I
right.
want a Christmas there.
So
All right, I have questions. Can we continue now? That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. This is not time for chit chat.
okay.
So, yeah, so these are questions. Where'd you post these this time, Maggie?
These ones are from Facebook mostly, and then a few from like YouTube. But
Oh,
most
good.
of them are from Facebook.
Great.
Or the email, the podcast section on the website.
Perfect.
Nice. How's that? Maggie's killing it.
She really
The
is.
podcast section.
And yeah, keep your questions coming. We really appreciate them.
I need them.
Leave your
improved.
comments. It helps. And don't forget to check us out on KennebeckCabinCompany.com. Instagram, we're going to start getting more active with that as well.
Facebook, our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Sounds like the YouTube channel is getting more popular and taking off.
Sure.
it is. It is.
That's exciting.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
It's all Maggie.
It is.
Question from Colleen: is there a way to get 1-year-old pressure-treated deck boards to stop oozing sap? Can you answer that question?
They must not be in the sun. I bet Conley's boards are like in a dark part that never gets a lot of sun. I don't think they've ever dried out.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe power wash them?
I think,
They will eventually stop.
but depends on what. Like they say, don't paint pressure treated for a year. But I put decks down that get sun all day. You can pressure treat it. I mean, you can paint it in
It's true. It's true.
a month or two. But if she's in a dark part of the north part of the house, doesn't get any sun.
It's true. If it's a dark area or a wet area and the boards were freshly treated, it could be a while.
I mean, how many times have you done demo and you see an old frame and just like over the years as it finally dried out, you know, all the pitch and stuff coming
Just
out
the
of it.
lines of sap running down the boards.
Who was telling us about what's going on right now with the lumber? Is it you? What
Yeah.
we're getting for
So right
dimensional
now,
lumber, right?
right now there is a pressure-treated shortage. I mean, really, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, you can't get pressure anywhere.
And somebody was saying that a lot of the dimensional KD 2x4s, kiln dried, all that stuff is out of the southern yellow pine. So whether there's a disruption in the supply chain somewhere or prices are lower, a lot of the material that would normally be turned into pressure treated is being diverted somewhere
To
into
conventional lumber.
Yeah.
Like you see in the lumber yards.
Yeah.
And then someone was telling me it's lumber that you're not used to having, that as soon as they take it, unband it, it's like twisting because there's a lot more moisture in it than normal.
Oh yeah.
So if you're out there building stuff, keep your lumber covered, tarped, wait on it.
Yep. If you can stick it, you know, let airflow go through it, all the better. So.
All right. All right. Yeah. Okay.
We kind of answered a question.
Sure.
Kind of.
Question from Pamela. You guys inspired us to remodel our bunk room, and we're paneling with 3 1/4 by 6 inch white pine. The rest of the camp has no standard polyurethane. Is it necessary to polyurethane the new wood?
If you want it to match, no.
Yep. That's the beauty of eastern white pine. It will darken up very quickly and needs no treating. But if you want it to stay light, you can. There are many different ways to treat it.
And it's going to change color regardless. It'll never have
Correct.
that white look when you get it fresh from the
Yep. But we
factory.
use tons and tons and tons of eastern white pine. And
miles of it.
We've tried so many different ways treating it that it's really just personal preference. If you leave it natural, nothing on it, it's going to darken up and match up the rest of the camp eventually, pretty quickly, I would say. But if you want to keep the lightness, you can pickle it, you can whitewash it.
Do you think this stuff in our studio is treated at once or just not natural? I think that was treated, but this looks almost.
Yeah, I bet it was natural.
Because it will darken and darken over time.
Yeah.
And this is old.
Yeah, I mean, you can stain it different colors, you know, to give it some color. You can oil it with like a linseed oil. That's going to darken it up really quickly. Yeah,
You
so
can paint it.
the bar top in the woodshed that we did, I had a gallon of lacquer, and that was an interesting product to work with. You know, we stained it first and then put it down, and it's almost like a shellac. It goes on so thin and it dries so fast, and because it's been so hot, you know, and it was a wide board, we were painting on one end, and it would splash down to the other end, and by the time we got, you know, maybe 2 feet away, this, it would roll across it like it was already dry.
beat it up?
Yeah, it was so strange.
So what's the difference between shellac and lacquer and? Do you know?
They're all mostly petroleum based, but lacquer, like shellac was originally based on like beetles, right?
Beetle husk, beetle shell,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And lacquer, I think it's just a different formulation. It's a lot thinner, but it's clearer and hardens up just as much. So I don't really know the like technical differences, but
He knows enough to get in trouble.
yeah,
Okay.
it looks great. It
does look awesome.
You can get it in different sheens still, so.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen, mine Sheen. Sorry.
All right, we're gonna move on now, please. Question from Randy and Wendy: can you power wash your log home?
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have a lot of answers today.
We don't.
You can. You have to be very careful though. You can do a lot of damage if you don't know what you're doing.
You absolutely can power wash your log home, but be extremely careful. Have somebody inside to make sure it's not blowing through and that you're not ripping out chunks of wood. You know, you can, like we've done it so many times on decks, you can get a power washer and take it down and it leaves it furry. But if you just do a quick power wash, you know, we did a bunch of cedar log camps last year.
Friend Andy Matheson at Aquaterra.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he has a cool process. We usually hire the experts when we do that.
Yep.
So Andy at Aquaterra, he uses like shells, like not peanut shells or some type of almond, whatever type of shells,
yeah.
and you know, sandblast it but with shells, and so it's environmentally friendly. It does a heck of a job. It doesn't beat the wood up as much as water does.
Yep.
But then
I guess it depends what you're trying to get off too.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to get just mildew, rot, not rot, but like mildew and moss build up, you know, you can do it with your own power washer. But if you're trying to get paint off and that type of stuff, it's definitely better to
call the experts.
Yeah.
And something like that is like you price out in your mind, like, oh, it costs too much money. When you think about all the time and labor, like if you take too much down, you have to go back and sand it. It's really a good value for the money you spend.
Yep. And when Andy did it, he got the logs down so they were ready to take on any new sealer. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you do it yourself, power wash, you'll scrape off paint and there'll still be spots.
He saved us a ton of time.
For sure.
All right, great. Question from Donna: how would you describe a Maine winter?
Brutal.
Long. Dark.
Cold.
But fun.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
I am always a winter person, but as I get older, this time of year is so great. Like you're up, it's light out at 4:30. It's gonna be 9:30 tonight. It's still gonna be light out. It's this time of year is just, I'm starting to like it more and more. And I was thinking like on Mondays when Ashley and I do all our, the YouTube thing goes live, and then we go do our Facebook Live thing. In December, I have all I can do to stay up till that 8 o'clock and have any energy to be fun. Like,
it's true.
It's just, but the seasons too are what make us who we are.
Yep. I mean, wintertime is a time for just relaxing. Having fun outside, but not being outside all the time. Getting projects done inside, having a fire.
Well, yeah, it's nice, but it's not always a Hallmark card.
Nope, and it definitely makes
or Norman Rockwell paintings.
Definitely makes you appreciate these 90-degree days.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Do you still go up to camp even if it's down east?
Oh, that's a great question. It's always up to camp.
Going down east to
you gotta get up to get down.
Yeah?
Going up to camp. I mean, up to camp could be...
I'm going up to camp. Where's your camp? Down east.
I'm going down east, yeah.
I'm not going down to camp.
That's one area in Maine I haven't spent a lot of time, but I love it, and I'm so intrigued by it. I'm going down east. I don't know. We should ask that on the Facebook page. We'll ask the fans. I think it's the same, though.
Up to camp.
Yeah, what are you doing? I'm going up to camp. Yeah, I bet they do. If hunting season, when do you guys go? We're going up to camp.
Yeah, and it could definitely be down east.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Where are some places you would like to travel to?
In Maine or in the world?
In the world.
Ooh.
We've been very fortunate to go to some great places already.
4 continents or 5 continents?
4 continents. I think going to Russia would be interesting.
Yeah, South America would be really. You've been to Peru.
I've been to Peru.
Your sister, my wife, my lovely wife,
Wants to go to Machu Picchu.
yeah, she's been begging me. I think that's how I got a first date out of her. I told her I'd bring her to Machu Picchu. And 5 years is way up on that one.
Yeah. Where do you want to go, Maggie? You want to go to Paris?
Well, yeah, I want to go back to Europe. I think our next trip should be, because we went to Costa Rica, then Africa. I think somewhere like.
I want to go to Iceland.
Also,
Iceland.
I think Iceland would be fun.
Hot
Like,
springs everywhere.
I want to do Europe though, like do like
Yeah.
12 countries in like 2 weeks or something.
Or
Like,
like-
on the
a
train
month.
or something.
Yeah.
Australia or New Zealand.
New Zealand would be fun.
I mean, Mom says that if we go to one, we have to go to two, both. So.
There you
Mom
go.
says.
But I feel like South Africa was such a trip that's just an adventurous to me. I don't want to go to New Zealand or Australia, but South Africa was. I mean, there was quite a bit getting there. Like,
Oh, that was.
I need a couple easy trips before that again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I might go to New
Okay.
Hampshire.
Sanders Village.
Yeah.
No, where'd you guys go for the haunted Canopy Lake? For
Oh
the
yeah, we had.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do that again. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Fright night.
Fright night.
It was so. I was scared to death.
It was really scary.
It was fun though.
It was really fun.
Fletcher led the way.
Yeah. And you've been to
Hey, guys.
Maggie. You've been to Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was.
You guys like the scary stuff.
It was. Yeah. Okay. Question. Next question. Maybe last question. Did you build your own home or did you renovate a home you bought? Yeah. That's it.
2 different answers. Depends on which house. I mean, your house you renovated, but you have an addition, right?
Yes. Same with you.
Same with me.
Your first house was a renovation.
Yeah, my first house renovation, loved it.
And your second was a brand new
Brand new
build.
one. And I probably won't do that again.
That you're very, very, very close to finishing up.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, the in-law apartment's almost done. Oh shit! I'm supposed to have it done by June 21st, which is tomorrow. But in my defense, my lovely stepmother, God love her, she picked out some pretty fancy tile, and she knew like, if you get this fancy, it's gonna take some time. But and my friends at Matson's are gonna help me with the floors down there, so really waiting on the floors.
Is the flooring all ordered?
Yeah, Matson's gonna come in.
That's really the last.
Yeah,
giant
install the
piece,
floor.
isn't it?
Yeah, she got some nice stuff there, and they're gonna come in and install it. And I gotta put in, my mop boards are all painted, ready to go. So
Yeah.
they should be in there anytime.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was an old 1850s farmhouse that my wife and I bought, and we were young and had the energy. I mean, it was basically was a new build.
Weren't there people, like animals living in it and stuff? I've heard some.
The lady had a goat living inside with her. The only saving grace was the roof didn't leak. That really was the only saving grace.
I mean, you put the addition on where the girls' bedrooms are.
Yes, and when we totally ripped it down, my Aunt Sharon was like, if I can give you one piece of advice, spend the extra money on good insulation and good windows. It'll pay off.
Yeah.
And, so we did, and she was right.
And you did like a number one trick. You put in some really cool trusses.
Yeah.
And kind of took it from the farmhouse. You go from a farmhouse in like cool trusses, the kitchen, and
Yep.
typical, Morrill build with a huge cupola.
Yep. So, yeah, renovation, but the house, my father built our house in Augusta.
I don't know what's worse though. Building a new house is a lot of more mental work,
Yes. Yes.
And now that was my one house I was gonna build. That was my dream. Like, and now I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Once it's done, I'm like, I don't.
yeah, if it's a renovation, you kind of like, well, I had to do it this way. Whereas if it's a new build, you do it how you want it. But then 5-10 years, you're like, oh.
Not even like a year. I was like, and I love my Robbins lumber ceilings. I'm like, But after we did the Shaw camp, like,
Yeah.
turning the 1x8 barn, painting ourselves. I'm like, that looks
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Like, but I had to have it. You couldn't. 2 years ago, you couldn't have changed my mind on anything. All
Yep.
the money I spent on the stuff I wanted.
Yep.
And my buddy Chris now is building the house, and I'm trying to like, dude, you could. And then I tell myself, he was just like you. He has to go through the process.
Wants what he
and
wants.
Do it the way he wants,
For sure.
no matter what.
Yep.
Have 5 guys build your cabin. You'd be better off.
Just hand the keys over,
Yeah,
show back
that's
up,
what
it's
oh,
done.
yeah.
I can see the appeal of it now.
I totally can.
Oh, that was it for questions.
Those are-
Yeah.
Questions are always so awesome.
They are, yeah. So keep the questions coming. We'll keep getting interesting guests on.
Yeah, we can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, for real.
They've really pushed things. Like the YouTube channel's taken off. Like we didn't know much about this. We're learning more, and we're getting a lot of feedback. And
Yeah, and we're going to start working on camps next week. We'll try to keep you updated as much as we can without giving away too much.
yeah,
We're excited. We've got some good arrivals coming.
our Woodshed is almost up and running, so a couple more weeks we'll be there.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to find us here a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all our stuff, subscribe to it, and check out all the good things Nelma's doing too.
Yes, we can't thank our sponsors enough, Hero Media Arts and Nelma, nelma.org, easternwhitepine.org, sprucepinefir.org. Go to them all.
Check them all out.
Yep. And thanks for listening.
Yeah. Stay hydrated this weekend.
One way or another, we know
Stay
Dixie
in water.
is.
Yeah, Dixie's having fun. Thank you, guys.
From the Woodshed, we'll be talking to you.